Welcome, GMAN Division 3A to your weekly recap. I'm Gunnar Signed as always, joined by Lozra.
Hello?
Let's take a look at the schedule. The Toxic Avengers lost against the Freya's Guard. That's not the biggest surprise, unless I'm missing something. Didn't they, lose a couple of important pieces last game? Like, they were down
Yep.
some guys. Yeah, so that's unfortunate. Those are some lopsided armor breaks, though. Toxic Avengers
I
getting
know.
39 blocks into 6 removals versus the Freya's Guard getting 31 blocks into 10 removals. 9 armor breaks for the Nurgle,
Yikes.
18 for the Norse. Usually it's the other way around, isn't it?
Yeah, and only one of the casualties went to the Yeti. So it's just Armor 9 not being good.
I guess so. I think we can all see what went wrong this game. Yikes. Yeah. That's that. Not too much else to say. I think we found out what went wrong. The Valakaz Ass Kickers against Furry Hiram. That's the Chaos versus Skaven. Similar armor
This is
breaks.
an upset. This is a big upset in my opinion.
Is it? Oh, didn't he he sent a screenshot in the GMAN chat, didn't he? Of his game. Apparently he pitch cleared the Skaven, I think it was. He like fouled a lot, as obvious by the 4 expulsions. 30 blocks.
That's a lot of fouling.
Yeah, 30 blocks into 11 removals versus the Skaven's 20 blocks into 8 removals. I guess for once Chaos did its job.
Yeah. But no permanent damage on any of the rats, sadly.
Yeah. Do better. Altdorf Acrobats lose horrendously against the High Elves. 4-1. That is... Yikes.
This is definitely not a draw, like I predicted.
Yeah.
At the time.
I mean...
Yeah, I caught their chat after the game, and apparently the dice just gave up on Coach Cool after the first couple of drives. I just couldn't get anything done.
I mean, that's sort of what has to happen to go 4-1, doesn't it? Like, you don't usually go 4-1 with equal dice.
Yeah, not up in Div 3, where you assume that people know what they're doing.
Right. 45 blocks for the Kislev into 3 removals, and 31 blocks for the High Elves into 4 removals. It's already sort of an issue. I'm guessing they just got completely out-agied as well.
Yeah, they got out-agied and they couldn't out-bash them. Because they've only got they do have Mighty Blow piling on, but he got 0 casualties, so...
Yeah.
So, sorry, 1 casualty, misread that. Which is a shame.
Just Kislev things. Well, I say that, but it's not. It's just... What are you gonna do?
You can tell it's exam season. Just the tempo on the podcast is slowing right down.
Maybe it's just because we're going back into the hang of things.
Yeah. We have the nice splashy first episode, and then bang, monotonous.
We were real excited the first episode, and then the second and third is just...
Yeah, and then the commitment, and then we realised, oh, we got to do this every week.
Yeah. Dr. Flusman win 2-0 against Doctors with Grog.
Out-doctored.
Out-doctored, yes. 34 blocks for the Nurgle in 4 removals versus 50 into 5 removals for the Dwarves. And I can't help but wonder what went wrong.
Yeah. Boomer turning up for the game. Love to see Boomer.
Yeah, I don't...
This part of the show doesn't get as good when we don't have time to watch games and look at what actually happened.
We should just blaze through, really. It'll cut down on the time, and I mean, most of this is just mostly pointless, like
Yeah,
speculation
most of
either
it's
way.
filler.
Stridentum Crota wins against the Serpents of Inneruk.
That's a nice win for Dragon Arrow.
Yeah, I don't think this was as expected. 28 into 4
Hmm.
removals for the Dark Elves versus 34 into 6 removals for the Necro.
Yeah, it might have just been a wizard turning up maybe.
That could be. I don't fully
Like a
remember what.
timely bolt on the ball to snipe away with a wolf, and that's it. Because they were down quite a bit of TV. No, they weren't. Sorry, I'm just blind. Sorry, I thought they had a 1900 TV versus 1700.
No wizard then?
Oh, it's been a long day.
It
Sorry.
has. Yeah,
Um,
how's that? Then Hatrix versus Uruk-haikus hasn't been played. Usually we try and wait for like Wednesday, Thursday to do these recaps because not
yeah.
all games are played. But we don't really have a lot of time on Wednesday and Thursdays. At least I don't. I'd like to like
Yeah,
study.
I'm struggling as well, to be honest.
So I wanted to knock these out on Tuesday instead. Rebel Ogre versus Supremacist Runners. Supremacist Runners winning that unsurprisingly.
Hmm.
I mean, what are you gonna say? Ogres getting ogred on. Well,
Yeah, it could be a long season for Fangraph.
yeah,
Could be a very long season.
probably. Right, and that was that in terms of last week's games. Let
Yep.
me find development in Rebel.net. 2 seconds. I had Div 5A open, which is the other div we're recapping. But we're gonna do them afterwards, probably. Toxic Avengers.
I think we all have to.
What?
I think we'll have to, because now that I think about it, I'm really not free tomorrow. So
Yeah.
we'll just have to do them, even though they've only played like 2 games.
Yeah. Unfortunate,
One of those
but
things.
such is life.
That's just life.
The Wart, that's the fresh Nurgle warrior, gets niggled.
That's a shame.
That's not great. That's a real issue, actually. But I don't think you can fire him with
Not yet.
with this low amount of money in the bank.
He induced a Nurgle warrior with block, which is a cool inducement, and he'll probably have to make that inducement every single game from now on
Yeah.
until he gets back up to 4 warriors.
I mean, he's at 4 warriors right now. It's just that one's MNG'd on a niggle.
Oh right. Goodness.
But I wouldn't be like, depending on which matchups he has in the next couple of games,
Yeah.
he might actually have to start inducing an Nurgle warrior every game as he enters this like loop of MNG'd warriors.
Mm.
Happens to some teams sometimes. And other than that, he had 2 random rotters die, but I mean, it's not great.
So is life.
But yep. And then quick look at Freya's guard. I think their level is still pending, sadly. It's level on their movement up. Yep, can't say too much about that as it's pending. So we'll move on to the Velicast Ass Kickers. They get absolutely nothing. So Furry Harem gets a level on one of their gutter runners, Carly. He gets strength.
Whew.
Hello.
What's that?
No, what's with people rolling strength when we recap them though?
I know. It's a blessing.
Yeah, no, first he was Div 5A. Like, for those unawares, as I'm sure everyone here is unawares of, that was almost a complete sentence. We're recapping Div 5A. Like, fresh Div. They've all played 5 games. 3 of the, 8 teams have strength ups?
Hmm.
How's that a thing? And now there's another one on the gutter runner, and that's pretty big because he has guard as well. So that was more or less the ideal gutter runner to get strength on.
I think you'd want it on a sacker more than a carrier, but with guard it gets.
So yeah, that's a really nice level. It'll do things to his TV, but that's just sort of life.
I mean, he's got a natural 1 turner and actually 5, so. And claw pom.
Yeah, even though it's Agi 4.
That's actually kind of deceptively good.
Is it though?
It can be when you run out of players and you need to dodge away.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not ideal because you can just take Juggernaut, but some people do it. I know Superfed does it.
And then there's the
I
Rat
think.
Ogre.
I don't know how good he is. Uh,
This team has so many good players, and the most expensive one of them is this stupid Rat Ogre who doesn't even have block.
yeah, I know, it's so tragic. It's a Rauga that hasn't rolled any doubles either.
Yeah. No, they get
Sometimes.
mutations on normal? Like, that just tells you how much I
Oh,
see.
oh yeah, maybe. I don't know. I never
Isn't there a
rostered
way
them,
to
so I
check
don't know.
this? Yeah, they get mutations on doubles. So he went Claw instead of block. I guess that's sort of fair with
It's a
Juggernaut,
statement.
but I mean,
Yeah.
when you already have the one Claw, I'm not sure about that.
Well, we don't know who rolled the claw first
That's true.
because Sally didn't roll claw till they're like third level, so they rolled Agi before they rolled claw. So it might have just been I need some claw, so I might as well take it on the Rogo.
Yeah.
So desperate.
The Altar of Acrobata and maybe a season didn't get any levels. So we'll go straight to Dr. Flu's Men. That's Doctors with Grog. Only Doctors, man. Oh no, what have I done? Oh, it's not that bad. I thought I went all the way out, which would have been like actually tragic. There we go, Dr. Flu's Man. Tipsy the Rotter. He gets Dirty Player. That's the
Cool.
spare Dirty Player for the Rotter, as expected, really, I think. It's a good level. Yeah. Then we have Doctors with Grog. Level on Joseph Ignace Guillotine. It's the Blitzer who gets Mighty Blow. Yeah, I think Mighty Blow is good. Getting some more removal potential. He has. I was gonna think like I was gonna say maybe he should have gotten Tackle to have some more mobile tackle, but he has tackle on both of the Troll Slayers and all of the Longbeards, obviously. So I think Mighty Blow's a good choice there.
Well, I guess my play just accelerates to tackle or just a cool double.
Sure.
I don't know. Not a dwarf coach.
Nope, me neither. So. Serpents of Inaruk just got one into the lineman MNGs, nothing else. And then Tridentum Execrata got a level on their white, who took Agi. I don't agree with that. What do you think? Lazar? Hello? Buddy? Apparently his landlord like messed up his internet. So that might happen. I'll just like talk to myself until he comes
I'm back.
Oh, he's back.
Sorry. You cut out, and then I realised it was my internet that cut out, so I switched to data. And now I'm back.
Oh,
So it's all good.
okay. No, I was just talking about the Agi on the white
Mm.
and how I
Well,
don't like it.
yeah, it could be another guard, couldn't it?
It could be, yeah. And you really need all
So,
the guard you can get as Necro.
yeah, I think they might struggle because we've already got Agi on the wolf. So
Yeah, I've had an Agi white. I mean, I'm not the most experienced Necro coach. I played them like a little. Like I don't know, 20, 30 games or something. I got an Agi white. That thing was garbage, like straight up. Like I wish I every game I wish I had taken like Mighty Blow or Guard or something instead. It's
yeah,
like when your entire team is Agi 2 and 3, except for the Wolf, sure, but then suddenly Agi 4 isn't as useful. Like it's nice to be able to dodge out on a 2+, but only one of your players can do that, and that player is pretty bad. Like other than that, you just have block, so it's not even like a
yeah.
good sacker or anything. I don't know. It helps with repositioning, but like you don't have guards, so it's not even a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
I
really.
guess you can cut corners, but you have werewolf safeties
Yeah,
and ghoul safeties who are better at being a safety. So
yeah, you can like cut corners, but that's still a 2+ with no dodge, which you'd be
yeah, like
surprised how
when
often
do you want
that
to cut
kills.
corners as necro with your
Exactly.
whites ever? So
Ah, yes, the
yeah.
lightning fast movement 6 will get around the opposing team.
Anyway,
I don't really see a point, but do prove us wrong if it
yeah,
like
please,
wins you a
yeah.
game.
He knows he's going to roll Agi next time, so he'll end up with an Agi 5 white. He'll take
That'd
leap
be
strip ball,
even worse.
and then he got a war dancer with regen and movement 6, and that's what the end game
That's
is for
bad.
Aggies.
That's not good
You heard it here
though.
first.
It's like a double movement busted as well. Like I don't.
Yeah, I sounded good in my head, and then I remembered the movement, and I realized, oh, yeah,
Like,
that's
it's
not
not
very
even a
good.
war dancer at all because it doesn't have dodge
No,
either. Doesn't have leap. Like
it's a war dancer's corpse that's been reanimated
yeah.
and is trying to be a war dancer, but the necromancer doesn't know what he's doing, so it's a bit
Uh,
janky.
so janky, and he'll be like 200k as well. You know.
Yeah.
At that point, I'd rather have that one rat ogre we saw earlier. Supremacist
Oh.
runners. The last team we'll take a look at. I mean, they didn't. Well, actually, they did get a level on Herion. This guy,
Mhm.
he gets wrestle. This is the elf coach who takes wrestle first on everyone. I mean, that's fair enough. You sort of have like three different elf coaches. The one who takes wrestle on every lino, the one who takes block on every lino, and the one who takes dodge on every lino.
Who are you? Are you a dodge or a
I'm a
block or a
dodge
wrestle?
boy. Yeah, I take
I'm a
dodge.
block.
No, I like
What's
dodge
up?
because it helps with more than just sting alive, sort of. Like with
Yeah,
wrestle, yeah, it I don't know. Dodge does as much defensively as wrestle.
I tend to get a bit of both. I tend to get a bit of all three, to be honest. I have a couple of dodgers, a couple of blockers, and a couple of wrestlers.
I might go like one or two block and then the rest dodge because I don't know, just
I think I like. The thing is, the problem with taking wrestlers, you don't know which ones are going to roll the stats and the doubles.
yeah, that's true.
And taking wrestle, if you take wrestle and they roll a double, like, what are you going to give them with wrestle?
Yeah, it's like wrestle and
Because
you roll.
they can get all the sacking skills on normals,
Yeah,
which I guess is the argument. Because eventually you will, because they're only it's very quick to level actually 4, so eventually you will roll a stat to roll a double.
mm.
I don't know.
And
That's my 2 cents anyway.
then if you have dodge, I mean dodge is used in every build, so you have those
That's true.
options open.
The catcher leveled. Did they take the level?
Wait, the catcher leveled? What catcher leveled?
Thrower. Sorry, thrower.
The thrower didn't level. Yeah, no, the catcher leveled. He totally
Yeah,
did.
catcher leveled. Oh, right.
I didn't scroll down fast enough. He has dodge, which is good. So wrestle dodge now on him.
Yep.
Yeah, I just realized the movement 10 super catcher doesn't even have dodge.
No,
Level 5 catcher with no dodge. That's. I wonder if he goes dodge or
an accident
sprint.
waiting to happen.
Yeah, it is
But, yeah. I think you have to.
sprint.
Well, he's moving 10.
No, I mean, you shouldn't take sprint. Honestly, I don't think, because getting one push is so easy.
Yeah, I think one push is fine. You already have a guard and a dauntless.
So we'd probably just take that dodge.
I
If he
think you
stays
just take
alive for
dodge.
that long.
Yeah. Take dodge. Take leap, maybe.
Dodge. No, you take dodge into sprint and then you're out of levels.
Yeah, that's true. I think, yeah, sprint last level will be good.
Right, so that was that in terms of development. Let's take a look at next week's games.
Mm-hmm.
Rebel Ogre. Oh no, God damn it, I forgot to do a thing. I forgot to set it up properly. I just need like 2 minutes. Hold up.
Alright.
Rebel Ogre versus Freya's Guard. Go.
It is Ogres versus Norse. The Ogres get 300 to work with. Oh god, the rebel.net for all the skills is bugged out for me, so it all looks a
Okay.
bit weird.
I mean, it's
But-
ogres. Like,
It is Ogres.
come on. It's
But they are Norse are armor 7, so surely the Ogres are thinking
true.
this is points potential.
Like this is one of the few games I think where the ogres have a shot.
Yeah, they do have a shot because the Norse have only got they've got less than 11 players
Yeah.
rostered. So all you need to do is just get a little bit of a move going.
The
They
Yeti is
have
scary.
1, 2. They have 2 Dauntless. And a Claw, Mighty Blow, Juggernaut, Yeti.
Mm-hmm.
So I still think the Norse can win. I'm going to predict the ogres because I've predicted the ogres every time, but this time I'm seriously predicting them because they could definitely win.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'd love the ogres to win, but I don't think they're going to. I mean, there's a decent chance. Don't get me wrong, but I just think Noblars are such garbage that they're just gonna get run over.
Yeah, they are such garbage to be fair.
Like honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if like the ogres have like 6 players left at the end of their drive, as just the mighty blow from the Norse just completely eats through all of the
Decimates them, yeah.
Noblars.
Well, you start to get diminishing returns from Mighty Blow once you move away from Armor 7, so.
Sure, but I mean, one of like the chance of getting a Noblar down is so huge because you have Frenzy, you're gonna get
Yeah.
3 dice, and you have
Frenzy
Mighty
3
Blow.
dice with tackle
Yeah.
a lot of the time.
So, yeah,
It's looking bleak.
it is, but who knows? Supremacist Runners versus the Hat Tricks. That's the Chaos Dwarf versus the
That's Pearls.
Pro Elves. That's right. I mean, God, these Chaos Dwarves are in such a bad spot.
They are in such a bad spot.
They have one ball, which is completely fresh, and then their blockers aren't looking too good.
Yeah,
Fine,
I think.
but not 3A good.
Yeah, I don't think you can. I don't think you can predict them. Definitely, I'm definitely predicting the Pro Elves.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the pros as well. Excuse me. Then the Uruk Haikus versus the Serpents of Inaruk. It's the big orcs versus the Dark Elves.
Orcs only have 1 tackle. Sorry, 2 tackle.
2 tackle.
I guess that's enough.
Mm,
1 is on a Black Orc though. They've only got 1 mobile tackle.
yeah, I think that might be an issue. Also, the pros are totally gonna. No, the Dark Elves are totally gonna get a wizard.
Yeah, that might be enough.
So I'm gonna go to Dark Elves.
Yeah,
Personally,
me too. Dark Elf is a wizard against like a movement 3 dodger. Sorry, tackler and 1. They do have that 1 good tackle. Mighty Blow, Juggernaut, but yeah. Leaf on the Wind continues his grind for Legend.
Yep.
On 134 out of 170.
he's getting there.
He is getting there slowly but surely. There is Mighty Blow piling on this elf team though, so they will have to be careful.
Yeah. Have there ever been any legend goblins in Rebel?
Surely one of Cheese X's goblins is Legend by now.
Yeah.
Maybe. Do you think goblin? Because I don't think there's any goblins, but there might be a orc goblin somewhere kicking around.
There's a halfling for sure.
There's definitely a halfling. Do you reckon there's a snotling
No way in
or a
hell.
noblar?
No. There's actually no way.
There's actually no way. I think getting them to like level 4 is an achievement.
Getting them to level 3 is one hell of an achievement. Forget level 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, that's true.
Tridentum Execrata versus Dr. Flu's Man. It's the Nurgle versus the Necro.
Actually, up Necro.
Yeah, double Agi up Necro.
He's going to play the casting game. He needed the Agi up so he could cancel one of the stink zones.
Yikes.
Definitely.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
Me neither.
I'm gonna go with Dr. Flu's Man. Honestly. Like, they have 1 tackle, which is like half decent. But they got a bunch of claw.
Well, they got like 3.
Yeah, I'm blind. They've got 3 tackle.
They have 2 wrestle tackle.
Yeah,
Actually, not a terrible matchup for them.
Mighty Blow. Tackle. So yeah, I don't know. I think the Necro might struggle. Like I don't think
I
the
think they will as
Agi
well.
White is gonna do like anything. Dead
Yeah, it's
skill
just where
more or
like
less.
Yaji White starts to look a bit dumb because the Necro can't even take a bribe.
Yeah.
And if they'd just taken a normal, they'd have been able to at least take a bribe.
Bribe,
Uh,
two babes, actually have some
yeah,
staying power in
those
there.
things might, those things. When you roll a 2 on your KO rolls, you'll be cursing yourself for not taking that normal. Definitely.
Yep. Gonna go with Dr. Flusman, both of us there. Then we
Hmm.
have Doctors with Grog. Say a
This is
dwarf
outdoor
team.
acrobatic.
This is outdoor acrobatics. That's right. Man, I'm gonna go with dwarves here. Like, I feel like they might just run over the outdoor acrobatics. I mean, yes, there's the possibility of the wizard. I'm pretty sure, right? Hold up.
They're away. There won't be a wizard.
Oh, they're away. There's no wizard. Now that definitely means, in my eyes, that the dwarves have a very, very good
Yeah,
shot at winning this.
draws with the cheap star players. Yeah, it's hard to not predict them. I think Miro might have this one.
Yeah, I mean, because they've just struggle in general against like super heavy bash slash control teams when they don't have a wizard.
Hmm.
Maybe a season versus the Valcast ass kickers. I'm gonna go with the high elves because the chaos only have 2 tackle. One of them is on their carrier, and the other one is on like a block guard goat, right? And the high
Yeah,
elves
they
just
don't
have
have the
so many tools. Do you know if they're home or away?
home. Isles are home.
High elves are home. Now, do they have a proper stadium?
They don't.
They don't. Pity, but yeah, I'm still gonna go with the high elves. I mean, they have got a really good team, and I don't think this chaos has the tools to deal with them.
They don't. I don't think many teams do, to be fair.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah, I really don't think many teams do. Yeah, I predict the. Well, actually, the Chaos will get a lot of inducement.
I'll do like 200k now.
No, it's like close to 400.
Oh, right, there's
18,
17,
19,
30.
20. Yeah, 410.
Well, I mean, that is a lot, but I don't think the chaos inducement game is very strong.
No, it would. Yeah, it's not super strong. They don't have a dirty player either, so.
I mean, maybe they can make something work with a wizard plus their Agi 5, but
Yeah, Wizard Agi 5 is always a threat, like, no matter what. That's the thing. That gives them a chance.
I mean, yeah, but you'd be surprised how often they like to fail when you don't have stuff like dodge.
That's true, I guess.
Like, it's really annoying. Last matchup is the Toxic Ventures against Furry Harem.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see the Toxic Avengers winning this. Straight up.
Why do I feel like I've heard you say that before?
Because
They will both teams get a wizard because we're in the Furry Harem Stadium.
sure.
This is a Skaven team that doesn't have their Claw Palm. He's out for the game.
Yeah, but look at those gutters and then look at how much tackle the Toxic Avengers have. They have 1 tackle, right? Like, sure, the 2 Nurgle warriors might do some damage, but he only
Well,
has
they've got Claw Mighty Blow. They've got 2 Mighty Blow Pestigores, and they're like not slow. How many players do the Harem have? Well, they do have they'll be down to 11 players. The Rats will only have 11 for this game, so.
Don't they have like, oh yeah, 11, sure.
And I don't know. I wouldn't count out the Nurgle here.
But to be fair, the rats do get some inducements.
Do they?
Yeah, and they can.
Oh, they'll get like a Babe's worth. Actually, Babe might be enough to seal
Also,
it.
like, who can take more advantage of a wizard, right? Some standard Nurgles or some like agi up Skaven,
Yeah, that's true.
right?
That's true. Yeah, I think we will end up predicting the Harem, but All I'm saying is like the Nurgle have a chance, like a good
Sure,
chance
they
of
do.
doing
They
something.
just don't have a good
But
shot. Chance, rather.
like they have a better chance than they might have normally, because this is a weakened Skaven team. So if they were going to beat them, they'd beat them in this with the, with all the players injured. You might end up seeing like an attrition fireball from Zombane turn one
Oh, no.
against the Protect 5 because there's two Niggles on the Skaven team. I don't know.
The attrition firewalls have such bad odds, even against AV7 Niggles.
AV7 Niggle?
Still.
Uh,
Like, against, let's say
yeah,
you hit
maybe.
5 people, right? On a good
Yeah,
day,
which is already
you
pretty
hit
unlikely.
3 on average. Maybe 2.
Yeah.
Right, you hit 3 players. That's 3 hits on
Well
AV7 with
then
the
it's
Mighty
like a
Blow.
free. It seems one of those three will be a knockout or more.
Sure.
Surely, you'd expect that. So that's basically one removal for free.
1 removal on what may be
So
just a
you're
Rhino.
already 11v10 with it. You've already got the advantage of 11v10 as a Nurgle.
Why are we discussing attrition fireballs? It's such a... Wait, how...
All right, yeah.
Yeah, like, it may be a fun discussion, but I don't think it's gonna lead anywhere.
No. All
Completely
right.
honest.
Well, we'll stick a pin in that then.
Yeah. We're at half an hour. Pretty good ending point, as we're both real tired. And we need to,
Yeah.
like, knock out another...
I think I need to go yell at my landlord to sort my Wi-Fi out. So.
Good. Reporting to the
Oh,
police.
I've got such a long week as well planned. It's only Tuesday. I'm gonna be struggling.
Yeah.
Oh well.
And on that happy note, we hope to see you guys next week.